Hi everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to my channel, Scrap Addict Creations. Today I have for you more of the baby album layouts I created for my granddaughter Lucy. The paper I used is Echo Park Baby Girl. The stickers and die cuts are from Echo Park Baby Girl and Pebbles Night Night collection. Paper piecings that I've used are cut on the silhouette. I'm not sure if there's any of the paper piecings in this lineup, but there was yesterday, and I know there will be in the next few days. So I'm just going to list that every time I do it so that we know what's in this book. So I used Baby Girl by Echo Park. Very cute paper. This printout does not do it justice. And here's an overview of the stickers. So cute, so fun. Um, the first layout I'm going to share with you today is using the mobile, however you say it, pattern paper. There's two of them at 8.5 by 11 1/4. With this layout, I chose to go with um, Blushing Bride as the photo mats. Probably could have gone with the brown, but I think it would have made it a little darker than I wanted this to come out. So there is two 4x6s and one, two, three, four 3x4s and one 4x4. This one is kind of more geared towards journaling. I just figured we would know when we had the pictures if it was all pictures or if there would be some journaling or if maybe this spot's for journaling or this one. You can use any of them, of course. I just added the pictures in the pattern that I liked when I was working with this. This little tag is one of the die cuts. It says, in a field of roses, she is a wild flower. And then I used some ribbon that I had that matched the Blushing Bride and then some twine. And the twine I used on here is kind of a white twine. It's not the brown twine I usually use. I kind of wanted to stick with a little more of the neutraler colors. Even though brown's a neutral, the white's kind of just more along the lines of what I felt this layout needed and this book. So these little bits right here are die cuts from the Night Night Baby. And I just kind of left them, I don't know, I just kind of put glue or adhesive on the bottom part and then stuck them so that they're kind of loose. It helps to add the picture. It also helps just to kind of give it a little bit of movement. The sweet little one, I just thought that was the most cutest sticker. I liked it. Actually, it's a die. Nope. Yeah, it's a die cut. Sorry, not a sticker. And then I used Bundle of Joy, Little One, and Loved Beyond Measure up here. And that completed layout number one, Sweet Little One. Isn't this back paper so cute too? It's just, this paper is adorable. Okay. Oh, I do have die cuts on this one. So the last layout before I start the months is Little Princess. And I just had to use this. This word is connected. This word was letters that were just separate. And I just thought they were cute and fun and I wanted to use them. I love the swan paper. I think it's so pretty. And these little swans that I cut out with the silhouette, the crown probably had the worst time. I've actually switched more to using the Cricut now because it seems to give me a cleaner cut. So the background on this is a pink plaid at 8.5 by 11 1/4, and there's two of those. And then the swan pattern paper, this side is a little bigger. I just, it just felt right. It was just one of those things where I was putting things down and having them equal didn't feel right. So I went unequal. So this one is 3.5 by 11 1/4, and this one over here is 2 by 11 1/4. And honestly, how these came to be is that I had leftover bits from from the other paper, and so I just was kind of laying them down and just seeing how it felt, and that's what felt right. I used early espresso for the border, and again, it's this border punch from Stampin' Up, the scalloped, it's a lacy scallop or something. I don't even remember what it's called. I should probably notate on those everything that they are called, but I don't because it'll just come off, that's just the way it goes. So on this side, I put two 4x6 photos, and then I put Sweet Child of Mine. And over here, I did four 3x4 photo mats, and then So Much Love. And then I've got these little hearts. I just kind of scattered them as I felt. I didn't want to add anything too much on this. Again, I used those little gold letters from the Night Night Baby. They're just, they just work. And I have so many of them because I'm a hoarder. Okay, still like this little stork guy. I wish the sticker was a little bit more like that. So now for the first page of the months. Okay, so here is the 1 month layout. So in this set, every month has a divider page, and every month has just one page right now, and I will add more as needed. But we started with the wood grain, and I added the stork. This is the one where I was hemming and hawing, but I needed the pattern paper. I didn't have another pattern paper that really fit in with this, and I was trying not to double up too much. I think I actually gave up on that towards the end of the month, but for what I was trying to do here, I was trying to stick with all the patterns I could, and I kind of just set everything aside, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, and I had it kind of set aside before I started assembling. And this was the only paper I had left, so I ran with it. I wish there had been another pattern paper, not as much stork, just because for me, stork is the very beginning. It's not 1 month. But this page could be used for extra pictures you take on their 1 month birthday, pictures during their 1 month, just anything that's around the 1 month time frame. So 8.5 by 11 1/4 for the stork paper, which I used the wood grain side. And then this is 9 1/4 by 8.5 for the stork portion, and then 2 by 12 for the banner. And then I flagged it with my handy dandy little triple banner punch. Then I added two 4x6 photo mats. The cute is a button, and I put some little buttons, stickers on there. We've got Hush Little Baby and Beautiful. This is one of the stork stickers, and basically it originally looked similar to this. I cut this portion off and then cut him in half, and I shoved part down, shoved part up, just to kind of give a little bird there. This piece right here, since it is a sticker, can come up easily to put a picture on there. Okay, I also use this 1 month sticker here, and then I kind of regret this, but it's what's on here and I'm not changing it. But I put these little buttons here. I had them in my stash and I had pulled them out and I thought, why not? In hindsight, I kind of regret it, but they're on there and they're fine. We'll survive. Maybe that'll be the joke that we have, growing up. It's like, oh, I can't believe I put those buttons on there. Even though I kind of feel that way now. Okay, so the divider page, this is the one I've been wanting to show you guys because I love these. I started doing these with the baby book I did for my doctor's daughter, and then I did it with Lucy's book, and I'm doing it with my girls' books as well. My girls' books, it's a scalloped end, and I will show those eventually. So this page right here is 8.5 by 11. The current pages I'm using, I think I'm doing 8.5 by 11 1/4 on my daughter's pages. They actually might be 11 1/4 by like 8. I'll have to measure that and I will get back to you on that one. Because I started with this one. All it is a piece of chipboard. If you kind of look here, you can kind of see that there's chipboard in here because I wanted it to be strong and sturdy. This pocket, or so the paper would be 8.5 by 11, and then I used my hole punch that I use for my chipboard books to punch that, and I measured it out for the book and then punched it correctly because I didn't want these to be different. So this piece right here is 3 by 8.5, and 1/8 by 8.5 strip of early espresso. And then I used the little border up there. I thought that was cute. Matted this, as with all of them, on the early espresso. This piece right here, the info card, is 4 by 5 1/4 early espresso, and the info sheet is 5 by 3 3/4. I got this online from Green Bunny Art. I did have my daughter alter it. Theirs had, I believe it had name up here, and then likes, dislikes, and then there was a little square over here that just had for the weight and the height, and then the first this month. Why I liked this was it had 1 month, it had this square for the firsts, it had likes and dislikes, and then I just wanted the weight and the height up here. So every month has this same information, and it just tucks nicely into this little pocket. It's not going this page will be in a page protector. This page is not. So it's very easy to get a hold of. This would be for a picture of 1 month and, consecutive months. The interesting part for my kids' books is I have a lot of those months for my oldest daughter, but then my second daughter, she was colicky. We had, like I said, she gave me a run for my money. Um, and she didn't like getting her picture taken at kind of like, let's say, 6 months on. We had some problems getting pictures taken. So we don't have as many of each month for pretty much any of my kids because that wasn't a thing that we really focused on. Some did, some didn't. I guess I shouldn't say we as the whole, 1989, 1990 people who are parents, but we didn't do this as much in our family because of our situation. And so, where I have pictures, I don't always have one on there 1 month or have, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month of professional pictures. So my grandchildren, my my daughters have made sure to take those pictures, which has been really nice. So I will have a picture on this. On my kids' books, I have actually been looking up some quotes for 1 month, 2 month, and 3 months. So the ones I don't have a picture for, I'm going to put a quote here or take a picture of something that's a quote. But that's just an alternative that, of course, if you're redoing your baby books or something, you could, think about doing something like that. This is the stickers that say baby, and I just put some twine here and let it kind of hang off the edge there. I put the other sticker I had of the stork there. It's just the head for the most part and neck. And I did cut off that portion again like I did over here. I put some clouds here and a cloud sticker. I cut the cloud sticker in half. These clouds were actually ones from there was a bear on top of the cloud. And what I did is I cut around the cloud portion and they had faces on the cloud and I didn't want that. So I just flipped them over. And I liked how it had the cloud and I liked a little tiny bit of pattern here. Okay, so now we'll go to the second month. Again, this is open. This just goes right in the album. There's no page protector on here. And here is the second page. So this one, I used that pink quilt paper, 8.5 by 11. And then the mobile paper here. I figured that, when baby's 2 months, they're usually having a mobile of some sort or something like that. And this again would be the 3 by 8.5, 1/8 border of early espresso, and then the little scallop border there I punched. The same card. See, it's got the same information, same size. It is 4 by 5 1/4, with the info sheet being 5 by 3 3/4. 4 by 6 photo. Got a little adorable sticker down here. You Are So Loved die cut, sheep sticker, and then this was like a journaling card, and I just cut the wreath out and cut it in half. Put that there. So that is the 2 month divider. Again, a picture of 2 months or a quote, whatever you have, whatever works in your situation would work here. This one is Cutie, and the little ribbon, of course, covers the E because that's what ribbons like to do. I put the mobile sticker here. This paper is 8.5 by 11 1/4. It's the same paper as there. And then I used a strip of the mobile paper over here, just did it vertically. And then early espresso little border there. So there's three 3x3s and one 4x6. I used the little hearts here. The cutie is the gold letters. And then I use this 2-month sticker here. So that completes today's layouts. I'm not sure exactly how much time I've taken. Thank you so much for bearing with me and going through this album. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And think about doing these types of divider pages in your albums. You could use this same type of concept for anything, any trip, like a divider between going to Disneyland and or Disney World and Epcot or um, Universal Studios, hitting that Harry Potter park. You could do a divider for each part of that, and it would just be that nice segregation. But with the months, I just like the idea, the concept of being able to take this out easily for the mom, because I know a little baby is hard, and you don't always want to take the time, but being able to pull that little card out or have all those cards out and have them someplace on your desk or something that you could just fill those out real quick would make it easy. I know it would have made it a lot easier for me when my babies were little. So, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Have an amazing rest of your day. Like and subscribe down there if you can. And enjoy the rest of your day. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.